All right, we are back from break for the first time. Where were we,
Trust
Chucky?
us.
Obey.
Obey.
You guys really should go see what's it called?
They Live. When
They
this
Live. Oh my
video's
god.
over, go watch They Live.
They Live is
Okay,
fantastic.
so going back into it, I think that we were at Xial's turn. Xial looks pleased at Therin's unconscious body, goes down on him and puts his dagger.
Oh, really?
Bad phrasing, Chucky.
I mean, he is a necromancer, so it makes sense that he would be into, other necro things.
Puts the dagger.
He does.
Puts the
He
dagger
does.
to his neck, and says,
He's a
"Let's
lover
see
of the
how-"
dead, if you will.
He is a lover of the dead.
A necromancer.
He says, "Let's see how much you treasure your friend's life. Put down your weapons and kneel, or he dies." And he does a prepare action, and next in line is Malfoy.
My eyes flutter open for a moment. Kill him! Kill him!
Damn. I wish I had more spell slots.
Yeah, I'm in that boat at the moment.
So Malfoy, it is
I can't-
your call yet again.
True. Yeah, it's always my call for some bizarre reason.
It is your side quest.
It's my side quest. Is that how we're looking at this? Can I just
I just
my
joking
quest
around.
log and untake the quest and then it's out there?
Okay, so what
I
happens,
really-
Malfoy?
I'm not in a good position to do anything. It's kind of frustrating. Also, because I had to restart my computer, my character sheet and my notes are gone, so I don't.
Martyr! Kill them! Kill them! Run in there and bash his head in with your stick.
I can't go into
Dad.
the room.
Therin,
The-
Therin,
I-
Therin,
I-
shh. You're
I
not.
promised.
You're not alive.
I promised I wouldn't go into the room.
I shattered the mirror in the orb! Who cares about your promises?
Can I even make? I guess I have to expeditious retreat up actually. So as a bonus action, I take dash. I could actually get all the way to him. I could actually go around him and hit him from behind. No, I'm gonna hit him. I go into the room. I break my promise, and I'll be like, "No, you're not gonna kill my friend." Shit.
Oh, that's a hit.
What about his prepared action? Does that go off?
Yes.
Do I die? Am I dead?
You don't die. You just
The worst
get.
you can
you
do
just
is-
get.
Force a
9
death
damage.
save.
Let's
Force a
see.
failed death save?
Yeah. So is that what happens? Does he need to roll the hit?
Yeah. No, he just he almost cuts his whole throat open. He can actually auto crit and force 2 fail saves, but because the creature is unconscious and cold as paralyzed, helpless, you get 1 fail death saving throw on you.
Why not two?
That makes
Just one.
Just one.
Have you already failed one?
No.
no,
You
no,
get-
because
you
a
get
coup de
hit while
grace
you're
is a
down.
full round action, and he gets only a prepared action, so only an attack.
But isn't a prepared action the same thing as a full action?
No, you can prepare an attack. You can't prepare a coup de grace. What is it?
You
There's
can
a
crit.
You can auto crit.
You can
fallen
auto
creature.
crit.
Are you sure?
I am positive, yes.
I'm gonna look this up. But anyways, it doesn't matter in this case.
And anyways, at this point, you just get a failed death saving throw, and Martha gets off his damage. Xial doesn't look that good, but he is still standing. And next in line after that, the Grick is attacking you, Bowen, and does a 20 with its tentacle.
Oh my, fuck you. Sorry, that was rude. Roll for damage.
7 points of damage.
Still up. Grumble, grumble. Ugh. I'm so
Okay,
far
awesome.
away.
And your turn. Your turn.
I don't think I can afford to provoke an OA here, so I'm gonna have to finish the Grick. Although it would be really nice if I were standing right on top of Bowen right now. Or sorry,
Yeah.
right on top of Therin right now.
Well,
Back-
I can't switch places with you, unfortunately.
Yeah. I think I need to try and finish the Grick. D20 plus 4. 14. Shit.
14 is a hit.
Really?
Yep.
Squishy, except resistant to damage.
Exactamundo.
5, one of which is radiant.
And this takes the crit down.
And I move, go bounding into the room. Let me measure. I can go 30. Not going to go next to that beholder. The beholder is like offline, right?
No, he's online.
It came back
Okay.
on.
Yeah. Yeah,
After
the moment
Therin
the moment
violated the
Therin-
sanctity of the room.
All right. I will move adjacent to the beholder then. Whew. Hashtag dicey.
Awesome.
It's
I
okay.
see.
The beholder will just confuse you again, and then you can just kill the beholder.
I was also thinking if it attacks one of you guys, I can hit it.
The
Or if it
spectator.
moves, I can hit it.
The spectator targets one ray at you, Martha, and one ray at you, Bowen. So, Bowen, I'd like you to do me a Constitution save, and Martha, still a Constitution save.
Bowen gets his OA though, because it's making an attack that doesn't include him.
I don't think these are attacks. If
No, it's I
he's
raise
casting-
it.
I guess.
And
I
it's not
guess,
even a
I guess
spell,
if
it's
you're not
like an
rolling
innate-
d20, it doesn't count as an attack, does it?
Yeah, it's an innate
Exactly.
ability. If it were a spell, he would have. Well, maybe not. Anyways,
I don't think
Oh,
it counts if
shit.
you're actually rolling a d20.
TPK incoming. Fail.
I passed for some bizarre reason.
Okay, interesting. So, nothing happens to you, Martha, but Bowen.
He's
You,
paralyzed.
you are
Constitution.
not paralyzed.
Constitution could be poison. This could be it.
Let me see the damage on this thingy.
Yeah.
Let me just
Bye,
find-
guys. Should we start rerolling characters?
Hold on,
Or
I'm
should
gonna
we
roll a
just
natural 20 on my save, get up and kill
cue the
everyone.
DM hack spare.
DM Hack Spares already ran today.
Yeah. You take 6 points of damage.
I'm
Necrotic
down.
damage. Okay, down for go. And the next in line after this is Therin.
Okay.
So death saving
Therin,
throw.
are gonna do it?
Natural 20, here we come. I failed.
Fail. And after that, Xial, wielding his curved dagger, he looks smiling at Martha. Oh, I've been looking for that. Come on, hand it over, and you and your friends can live. Pointing at a hammer. Again,
I'll
still.
I'll never give it to a coward like you. Can't even finish off your own enemies. You have to have your pets do it for you. You're pathetic.
So, that is how much you value your life, is it? And he lunges at you with his dagger. With a 13 to hit.
Miss.
Miss. After that, it is your turn.
I pour a healing potion down Theron's throat for 8.
You have healing potions, you crafty bastard.
I have one left. It's my last one.
Therin, you are up, and it is still your turn, Martha, if you want to use...
I,
Bonus action.
I'm not gonna like disengage from him. I'm good. I'm good where I am.
Awesome, good. And after that, the Rick is now dead. Bowen, saving throw.
Yeah.
Here's the 20. Here's where we need it.
This is just a straight up saving throw. It's not based on any
Straight
skill.
up, 1d20. No,
Do I get my ring of defense, or is that just 2 skill based saves?
Death doesn't care. D20, no modifiers, unless you're a halfling.
Fail.
Fail. You have 1 fail on you. You need 2 more to die. Okay, let me just write this down. And awesome. Next after that, the spectator comes near Martha and chomps him down. Tries to at least.
Miss. It's so important that you miss.
Oh shit, that's his attack? Seriously? Okay. My 12 against AC.
Miss. That's a miss.
Yes. Oh god, his bite attack is horrible. And after that...
He should have been biting
David?
me, not using his
Therin.
OP death rays.
Therin gets to his feet and stabs this son of a bitch. Wait, he's not even looking at me, is he?
No, he has you in his vision.
I thought he was looking at Martor.
He was looking at Martha, but he has you in his vision.
Fine, then I'll
He had-
move this way so I'm flanking him. Who is he
can
looking at
circle
now?
strafe.
Who's he looking at?
Martha, still Martha.
All right, cool.
So you can
He
take
can't
it
see
back.
me. I get advantage. 1 + 5. This is my poison short sword. 20!
Nice.
Go double
Or
damage.
2d6 plus 3 plus what is the poison stuff that I have to do for this as well?
He gets a
You
con
don't
save.
He gets a
If
con
it's
save.
still on the blade.
11 damage.
Yeah, no. Okay, so Martha, you see him like preparing to attack you like Xial, and then Xial just does this, and the pointy end of a short sword just comes out of his chest.
And that's why I value my friends, you bastard.
And as blood pours down his face, he smiles, says, "We'll see each other again, Martha."
I stab him again while he keeps talking. I just keep stabbing him until he shuts up.
Ugh. And as he falls down to the ground, the beholder just kind of shuts down.
DM hacks.
Nope.
No, it was a clearly linked summon spell. That's why I wanted to disable the summons circle earlier, but it didn't have any effect.
So is the... Oh, I'm unconscious. Doesn't matter.
No, the
Well,
beholder
yeah.
disappears
So
completely.
you get a
after that.
10. So Ryan gets a turn.
No,
Yeah,
you get a
that one.
turn before I do.
And then I walk over to Ryan and try and
Roll
roll
your
a
in-
stabilization check, which is just
Cool.
healing.
Or if you pull your... If you use the healer's kit that you... Do you have that written on your character sheet?
Oh yeah, I still have it. It has 7 charges.
So just cross off a charge and I'm stable.
Done and done.
No int check required unless we're short materials.
Done and done.
6 charges.
And
Awesome.
Chucky, roll a d4 for how many hours I'm out.
Alright, see about that. You are out for 2 hours.
All right. That was a close call. There were a couple rolls in there where it was life or death.
Yep, I think that was exciting. Awesome
XP?
fight.
Are we safe?
Therin grabs his
You are
other
safe.
short sword and lays down nowhere near broken glass and takes a long rest. A short rest.
It takes a long rest.
Okay, I'm done.
Is my rest?
Okay.
Am I considered resting,
No,
or am
no,
I
no, no,
knocked
no.
the fuck
No.
out?
You are knocked the fuck out. So Martha, do you want to do
If you
anything in
faint,
this hour?
you're like a fainted person is resting. I deprive Xial of any sort of spell books or
Yes,
magic
he does have
items he
stuff.
has. Yes.
And
Oh.
yes, told you that would happen. I'd like you to give me I think it's no perception check. Sorry,
Aw, perception. Can it be investigate?
Yes. No perception. Oh, I think you can investigate as well.
All right.
Yeah,
investigate.
it's really iffy
16?
here. 16 is enough to see the silver arm tattoo on his hand. And then something else you find about you find a letter on him tucked into a hidden pocket in his cloak. Besides his spell book, and that's about it. On him, on his person.
Well, I guess in a little while I don't find any, and I find like no items of any other interest, rings or
On him, no.
okay. I'll spend the rest of my time checking the room then.
Okay, good. So just
And
because
I'm
you're
going to
doing
close
it,
the door. I'm very specifically closing the door, and if there's a lock, I'm going to lock the door.
there is no lock, but you can close the door. You scour through the room, and you find a small chest that is open near the desk, to the back of the room, with about 300 golden pieces in it. Two potions, one with a dark liquid in it, and one with a dark green liquid in it.
Okay. I do the taste test, I guess, to see what kind of potions there.
Okay, which one do you do the taste test on?
I'll do the dark green one first.
Okay, that. And you just barf it out. It
Okay.
is evidently poison.
And the other one?
You just you are doing it. You drink and you kind of drip out of existence for a couple of seconds. Most likely, it is an invisibility potion.
Okay. So there's a vial of poison and a potion of invisibility. I guess it's not really a poison potion. It's like a vial of poison. Some
Yeah, that's
unknown
about it.
poison.
Oh yes, and on Xial, the dagger, that is shimmering dark white.
I'll spend 10 minutes
It's
casting
actually
Identify
more
as
of
a
a
ritual.
it's a short sword more than anything else. I just explain it as a very long dagger that's curved, but on the stats block it would be a short sword.
Okay. It's a Chris, by the way. A long curved dagger is a Chris.
Yeah. I know it's a crest, but it's not really that small. It's bigger.
Okay. So it's a long
This
Chris.
can be big. Have you seen Neil's Chris?
Yeah, Chris's can be pretty big.
Yeah, mine's pretty big.
It's
But
I guess.
I
This is I guess.
I
Short
spent 10
sword.
minutes casting Identify on it as a ritual, so I don't need to use my non-existent spell slots.
Okay. You cast identify on it, so you just it's a magicer. Yeah. It's a magical a quiz. It's a desecrated item. Well, you can easily figure that out. It does an additional necrotic damage.
He shouldn't
on each
actually
hit.
know that. That's not something that's easy to figure out. There's an entire first level spell that I have devoted to figuring that out. Thanks for marginalizing my priest.
Well, it's kind of obvious because it's shimmering dark light around it. Still, it does an additional 1d4 necrotic damage on hit, and it is counted as a +1 short sword.
Properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use, and how many charge it has, if any. I guess, I mean,
Doesn't-
desecrated would be a property, wouldn't it?
No.
Yeah, it would
That's
be
like
probably.
No, that's like alignment, but weapons.
If the item was created by a spell, you
that's
learn
some
which
religious-
spell created it. So if it was created by a religious spell, I guess.
I think
they're still
that's
spells.
I think that's more like if it's an actual spell. Like for magic items, the creation is not a single spell. It's like several woven together. I don't know if you get. I don't think it's meant to say that you get all of those. It's more like if you cast identify on a wall of stone,
That makes
you
sense.
identify it as that it was cast by wall of stone.
Right,
Anyways.
that's all the information you find from this
So-
short sword.
By the way, I was looking into coup de grace. I can't find any mention of it in Player's Handbook. I think you're thinking of previous editions. If you can
No,
find
on
something I'm
Paralyzed,
wrong.
Yeah, it's somewhere. I remember
If
reading
you
it on
crit
paralyzed
someone
creatures.
Paralyzed.
Or paralyzed or creatures you can auto crit. It's in it because I remember a situation we had in Hold of the
Wait.
Dragon Queen on Friday. Justin, if you remember that, we had something with.
Okay, well, if you can tell me the page in the book, I'll but otherwise, I haven't any mention of it. If you crit someone who's unconscious, they take 2 death saving throw failures. If you damage them in any other way, it's 1 death failure. I think you would still have to make rolls to hit, probably with advantage.
Yeah, you'd have advantage because they're prone, unless you're like so far away that you get disadvantage.
Yeah, I mean, so if you're unconscious, they would get advantage, but they still have to roll to hit, and they still have to do damage. There's no coup de grace in this edition.
I actually
Okay.
can't remember seeing it either.
I'm gonna look into it and.
Yeah, if you can cite your source or whatever. But I think you're thinking of 3 or 3.5 or
Well,
Pathfinder.
Either way, you guys get XP.
It's a
And
function of
forfeit it.
unconscious. If someone's unconscious, any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit.
Oh, really? Is that
Yeah,
where
yeah.
we're?
This is
Okay.
the
Yeah.
whole thing.
Is that under the effect unconscious?
Yeah, it's under the condition unconscious, but you still have to roll to hit.
Okay, yes.
For the record, if I'm a shield using class and I pass out with my shield on top of me, so my shield is still.
If
there.
the attack is within 5 feet, auto crit. Okay.
Okay, let me just figure out you guys' XP, and you can feel free to do whatever Martha and Therin doing this time.
I'm looking around the room, so I don't find anything else besides the chest.
You find a smashed mirror and a smashed crystal ball. That's about it.
I knew about those.
Yep, that's about it. There's nothing more.
I gathered the pieces of the crystal ball.
You get a piece of the crystal ball. You can add it to your inventory. It's pretty easy. It has like 6 pieces as it's shattered. You shatter it in bigger pieces.
Awesome. I'm very curious to see how much XP we got. And I'll spend the rest. I'll like take a rest and spend the rest of the time flipping through the spell book that I've now acquired, which has fireball in it.
Yep.
I didn't say anything.
Just give me 1 second so I can definitely find this and 222 50 for that. Okay, so you guys get 700 from the spectator, then 450 from the Greek. That brings you at 1,150. Another 300 from Jonathan, 1,450. Additional 50 from the guards, 1,500, and 400 from Xial. 1,900. Am I missing somebody? Oh,
So it should have been 50 from each guard, right? So 50 times 4?
No, it's a guard is 1/250. So it'd be 100. So 2 of them would make 100.
Whatever. No one is checking your math is the point I'm trying to get across. You're going too fast for us to really, unless Neil is actually
No,
taking
I wasn't
this.
doing it.
Yeah. So just tell us the end total, or actually go through the line items if you want us to
Yeah. So
check.
just how many levels do we gain, Chucky? Is it 3 or 4?
Okay, so let's see.
We gotta stay ahead of the other campaign, so that's the important part.
The other campaign? Oh,
Or the
you're
Dragon Queen.
Yeah.
You guys each get 750 experience points.
Seems a little short, but okay.
It does.
Did you
That
include
is
all of
a-
last week's endeavors?
Let me just count them out. So you fought 2 guys with poison blades. Each of them give 100 out. The guards themselves give 2 of them give 50. So you fought 4 guards in total. So that's 100 experience.
4
Commoner
times
is
50 is 200.
no,
No,
it's 2 of
every
them.
2 guards give 50 XP.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds weird, but okay.
No, it's a
Yeah,
thing.
they're pretty weak.
In the monster manual, if you look at it.
Okay,
you
yeah,
look
I
at
don't
the
actually
XP
have the
values.
monsters.
All right, let's keep
yet.
going.
Yeah. Jonathan himself gives out 300 experience points.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have Xial giving out 400 experience points.
Mm-hmm.
The spectator gives out 700.
Mm-hmm.
The Greek gives out 450.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I gave you a bonus. A bit of a bonus above this.
Okay. So the total there is 750?
Yeah.
Once we divide by 3?
Yeah, because that's 2150 divided by 3 is 716. So
Yeah, so I gave you until 750 to round it
So
out.
you guys should hit level 4.
yeah,
No,
I
well.
level.
I don't.
Do we? Oh, well, no. We got. That's right. Sorry, I have the
You
old
and I are at
So-
2875.
You are correct.
Do we need a
Okay.
long rest to
Well, you
level or
know
short
what?
rest?
You know what? I'm gonna give you an additional 150 just because you finished. You
DM hacks
entered the
bear.
inn. No,
DM hacks
you
bear.
entered the inn without killing anybody and infiltrated the.
That was Therin.
That was Therin.
Yeah, it's fine. It's still a party thing, so everybody's gonna get
DM
experience
Hacks
for it.
Bear. Do you want to know
Ryan's
why?
not.
can-
DM
you
Yeah,
can put it
the
up.
DM Hackspear's been run, but why don't you just level up with us? He's
You can put it up.
That
You
puts
can
me
put
at
it up.
exactly 2,700.
how
Just
convenient.
FYI, I didn't know. I
How
just said 150,
convenient.
hoping that that would.
Yeah. That's what they all say.
Ryan, you're just salty about everything. Good things happen to you, salt. Bad things happen to you, salt. You're just
I'm here to bring the drama.
all right.
Neil-
As long as
Neil-
that's your goal, then you're doing a great job, man.
Hey Neil, what are we at after an additional 150?
Then we're gonna be at 3025.
After an additional 150, weren't we already at 3?
We were at
30 something?
2875, so now we're at
Okay.
3025.
All right.
But you know what we need for next level?
What?
How much XP we need for next level?
Oh. I was like, it's 6,500.
Yep, 65.
I thought the question was, do you know what we need for next level? Is and there's this really cool thing we need to get. No.
No. 65. Do we roll HP now?
I did.
Yeah, feel free.
D10 plus 0.
I rolled
No,
low for
you're
the
right.
first time ever.
I mean, you can roll it, but
Should I wait
your-
until I'm conscious and rested to roll?
You
Or-
you
It's
can
like my
roll it,
second
but your
one for
max-
Or are we
HP.
fast
your-
forwarding?
No, your max goes up, but
Okay.
you're still gonna start at 1.
Ah, crap.
That's like the second time I've rolled 1 for HP. This is a bad.
You
Winner
can-
and still champion. I still have the most HP in the party.
Really? What do you have?
25.
What does Neil have?
21.
Ouch! You started so high and then
Rolled
Two
two
ups in a row.
ones. Two
Yep.
ones, man.
Yep.
and our proficiency bonus increases to plus
That's what I was
50.
about to check. Are you sure?
Yeah.
You get a
And
whole
we
bunch
get a new feat or new ability scores or a new feat.
Wait,
And
our
I haven't
proficiency bonus
necessarily
goes
decided.
up at level 5, not at
4.
level 4.
Level.
It's-
Yeah, but you
it's
get
different.
a bonus to stats if you don't get it at feet, so you get the increase.
Yeah,
in-
proficiency bonus
so
goes
we're-
up at level 5. I'm looking at it right now. It's page
Okay, yes,
15.
that's true.
And I'm gonna pick 2 spells that are not the spells that are currently in Jonathan's spell book. So I'm gonna need a list of those, Chucky.
Yep,
some
no
point.
problem. So no, I have them right here. I have this prepared already. I thought you might kill him. Okay, so you on this private?
Kill him or die trying. Yes,
Do
I
you
would
want
like
to
the
spread-
list, if you don't mind.
Okay, this is what you find in his.
So it's take a feat or 2 points to 1 stat or 1 point to 2 stats, right?
Yes,
you can add
that is correct.
You can add both pluses to the same stat.
Right.
I hadn't even. I was gonna take a feat, but I don't know which one to take.
I actually know what I'm taking, but we have to go to an armor, so I can buy armor.
Yeah. So I'm debating between shield feat or heavy armor. And even using a pole arm could get pretty fun. But
Yeah, polearm would be really cool. If you wanted to give up your shield.
yeah, that's what I need to decide. Because if I take a shield feat, I'm locking myself into that. If I take a pole arm feat, locking myself into that. I can also take a heavy armor feat, which increases my strength and gives damage reduction. The shield feat adds to helps out my horrific deck saving throw.
I think we should go on with the game, and
Yeah.
in the break we can do this on.
I'm still unconscious,
Yeah.
so I'm just talking
Yeah.
out of character.
So, well, do you guys wait 2 hours until he wakes up, or do you just take your short rest and continue on going?
What do
Therin,
you mean?
Murphy?
I need to take our short rest and then. Well, we're
Yeah, I'm
gonna
just
wait
reading
around
the
for
book.
Ryan to wake up, basically. I think.
Okay, awesome. So use your hit dice.
Yeah.
You get the additional hit dice from leveling up, though. By the way,
Oh yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
I'm back to full.
12, 15. That's good enough.
Awesome. And after about another hour.
Oh shit! I already had
Bowman
HP. Never mind. I
is
only
up.
used 2 because that brings me to max or 1 shooter max.
Yep. So Bowman, you up?
Okay. I need another hour rest, but Hi,
and
guys.
you said I got an
They fill me
inspiration.
in. Oh, yeah, you said that during the break,
Yeah.
and we forgot to mention it to the stream.
Yes. So just because Neil put himself in a very, very dangerous position and basically saved the life of the whole party, or maybe killed this guy before he escaped, I gave him an inspiration for his actions.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's fair. I
dangerous
approve.
position. Assault
Hey,
continues.
he had a necromancer go down on him.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's true,
that is
man. I
pretty
should be
sketchy.
given something for that.
Okay, I'll buy
Generally,
it.
people get compensated for things like that.
I ate so many beholder shots in that battle. So many saving throws were made. Thank
We
goodness for my
appreciate
ring of
it.
defense. I went down for you. I've had so many concussions.
Okay, so you take an additional 1 hour rest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so you start resting, and then door open with a bang.
I am
and
level
you
4
can-
for this rest, right? I want to be clear about this.
Yes.
Okay.
The door bangs open, and
Have I had a chance to rest yet?
just about 40 minutes in your rest.
Okay, so okay.
Elaine bursts in and looks at all of you, looks at the dead bodies, and then eases. Oh, you guys did it, she says. What happened here?
You're looking at it.
Yeah, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Like the room is just there's like a trail of bodies leading to us, and we are
She shakes her head and
in a
says,
giant sphere of flesh with floppy eyeballs hanging off of it.
"No, he's not there. He just disappeared. That guy."
The beholder disappeared.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, as soon as the
What about
the
the
wizard
brick?
died.
The brick itself is dead. No, he's here.
So there is a Grek. We do have evidence.
Yes. She says, "Weird thing. Those cultists surrounded us, rounded us in the village green, and then out of a sudden, they started trying to kill us, and then stopped, dropped to the ground, and it's like every damn one of them has amnesia."
I'm rubbing my head. Why did you let the cultists round up your town in the village green?
She shakes her head. I took down many of them with me, but there were too many.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I couldn't kill them.
It's probably a brainwashing smell from Dickless over here.
God, those
He's dead
brainwashing
now.
smells are terrible.
She shakes her head and says, "Well, everybody's all right. Though, Therin, a couple of your friends are there."
They're his
Friends?
Yeah.
You should probably put the sword to them if they say they're my friends.
I like how everyone
Friends
is
In fact-
surprised on
In
the
fact, you
voice.
absolutely should just kill them if they say they're my friends.
Can you guys
They
have this
claim to-
conversation somewhere else? My head is ringing.
They claim to be your cousins.
I have cousins?
This is not.
You should
Not
probably
good.
kill them.
Martha,
You should probably
Martha?
kill them.
Martha, I'd like you to do me an intelligence check. Just straight up intelligence check. Yeah. You don't remember anything.
Or he misremembers something.
Cousins. They're people that are related to you distantly, right?
I'm pretty
Dwarves have lots
sure
of cousins.
Elves don't. And my family's not around right now. We should
Really?
probably
Where'd
just
they
go
go?
and, cut these people's throats before they do anything. I don't trust them.
Wait, no. Tell us more about your family. Where'd your family go?
We should really just get rid of these people. Then I don't want any of these feats.
You can just take the stats. It's allowed.
Yeah, the stats is the best way to go if you
Yeah.
don't have a specific reason to take a feat.
That's what it looks like.
But most feats, though, there are some feats that give you a stat bonus and
But
something else.
The stats are better unless you're like designing a specific character idea or yada yada.
Yeah.
This feats are pretty specific.
You can't ever retrain cantrips, can you? Just stuck.
No, you get more. I just got a new one.
Yeah, but you're stuck with the ones you picked.
Yes. Those are the ones. The idea is you practice them so many times you can cast them at will.
Yeah.
And you can't ever retrain feats either.
Well, I'm happy with my feats.
All
All
right,
right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna boost
But it's a
my
commitment.
dex and whiz. My dex is going to 18.
What level is your war cleric, Justin?
Whiz is going to 17.
He's level 3.
Okay. Have you taken any feats, or did
I
you
took
take
Sentinel
stats?
at level 1.
Oh, nice. Have you thought about your level 4? I can't decide between heavy armor master, shield master, or even, like I said, pole arm.
Yep, we have very similar thoughts.
Again, I think all of this should be done in a break because there's likely to be
It is a
combat.
break. It's a short rest.
No,
Right.
we
You
should
meant the break
continue
between
on.
episodes.
Yes.
But we're just talking about it while we walk.
Yeah, I'm
What
not
are you
walking
guys
anywhere.
doing?
I'm sitting on my ass, rubbing my
Yeah.
concussed head. I need another 20 minutes.
Okay, so I mean, Therin, Martha,
I'm
do any-
updating my character sheet. Give me a minute.
Martha, do you have anything to do?
I'm not going anywhere without my cleric. Or what's his name's dead body. I'm staying here.
Okay, so I think you're just waiting another 20 minutes. So, Bowen, feel free to use your hit dice.
So do I get a new spell slot immediately if I got a new spell slot at level up?
Yes,
So 1 hit
I'd
die,
say yes. Yeah.
2 hit die, 3 hit die brings me to 18. That's good enough. So I use 3 of my 4 hit die, and I guess I have a new level 2 spell slot.
Woohoo! I have level 3 spell slots, I think. No,
No,
Not to
that's
level
level
5.
5.
level 5.
But we each now have a level 2 spell slot free.
Yes.
I think every time I level, I can change my spells if I so desire. I can
you can
swap
change
a
one.
spell. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can change one and you populate any new spell slots you got. Or
Right,
any
but
new.
I didn't get any new spells, sadly.
Okay.
I spend 10 minutes casting. I can't change spells. Never mind.
Yeah, so does Elaine loiter around?
Elaine kind of waits around, asking
Okay, I
what
get to my
happened.
feet and I look around. I ask Martyr if if he would like me to detect any magical auras, or
I want to know if this Chris is desecrated.
that would take us. That's probably not worth doing.
It's not
It
a
would take
ritual.
a spell slot. It's not a ritual. Detect magic is, and I have that prepped though.
Oh, you should detect magic. That's what I was going to do in the room.
Yeah.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah. So you have it prepped.
No, I don't. That was the problem.
Okay. I have it prepped. So we'll take another 10 minutes and tell Elaine to quit her nagging, and I will cast detect magic. And as a
no
ritual.
other, no other.
What do you mean other?
Magic.
What about the
Everything
the
grows that
shattered
you
remains
guys
of the orb?
doesn't go anymore.
Doesn't glow anymore. The mirror doesn't glow anymore.
Nope. So besides all the stuff that you already know about, nothing else goes.
And okay. I'm trying to establish what we already knew about though. So,
Yeah, you
none
knew
of
you knew your ring, the hammer, something glowing in the rain's pocket, Therin's bow, the Chris.
so the new Chris is magical, and
Of course, yeah.
and
Yeah, that's fine.
somehow we know that it's cursed. Or not cursed, but desecrated.
It's kind of
It should-
obvious. It's avoidably obvious.
Still not clear to me. Sounds like Therin could use it with no qualms based on the identify results.
I think we should destroy it. A desecrated
Yeah.
item does not belong in this world.
I mean, we
I'm
can
just
do
not
that.
sure. Yeah, how we know it's desecrated. I guess we could hit it with the hammer and
We don't know that yet.
yeah.
Oh, well, if we don't know it's desecrated, but we do know it's magical?
Yeah.
We
Oh,
have
if
an
we don't know-
inkling that it's desecrated,
I can
but it
give you-
hasn't
I
been
can- yeah.
verified.
Okay. Alright. Well, then we should try
Not
and
even
destroy
clear on
it.
what desecrated means, though.
The hammer destroys
Aside
only
from-
desecrated items, right?
If you hit a regular sword with a hammer, it might break as well.
I don't know. We swung those hammers at my... Oh, no, that actually only... I rescind my entire statement that I was about to make.
Yeah. Anyways, let's go see about your cousins.
Sure.
Standing to my feet, rubbing my head. Let's
Okay,
try
so-
not to get into a fight if we can help it.
Good idea.
You guys get out. So this
I
whole thing
think
is
I'm
now
going to
irrelevant.
switch Hail of Thorns for Ensnaring Strike.
Let me just move your stuff out so I don't delete it in the way.
I think.
Okay, and you guys just go out to the village green. There's a lot of confusion outside. There are people dressed in those white robes, just like throwing their white robes away, putting their hands to their
Yeah, I
heads.
totally have ditched my robe. My
He's
disguise
like,
robe.
what have I done? What have I done? And other people just hugging others, or people being kept at sword point. There's a lot of confusion. There doesn't seem to be any violence going on. Just everybody is confused on what happened. Elaine kind of takes you through the people. You see John, the bartender, kind of rummaging up, gathering some people, trying to explain what happened and calm the souls down. And then you guys get to the back of building, unconscious on the ground, with a bandage over his head. You see a elf, smooth features. It is a elf about the age of Therin. Let's see.
Hey, Neil, did you pick up that poison sword?
I
He
I
he
picked up
still
my poison
has
sword.
it.
Yeah, my
Was that non-magical? Check
my poison sword is magical, right?
the one
how
picked up
can
from
it
the
not be?
acolyte.
No magical.
It's not
No
magical.
magical. No magical.
Okay.
It was just coated with poison,
It's just cut of the
Yeah.
poison.
which probably is worn off
It's
by
probably
now.
which probably is in this vial. It's probably the same poison that's in the
No.
vial that we
Yeah.
stole.
Well, I guess I have 2 non-magical short swords then.
Okay, and you see and you recognize him, Neil. The one on the ground, unconscious, his name is Naum, one of your cousins, and another one that seems to be wounded, his back to a wall, raising himself wearily at the side of you is Arisar. The two of the ones that were searching for you.
Who was searching for me? What do you mean they were searching for me? I don't know
Remember-
anything about this.
Remember the first episode?
My cousins were searching for me?
Yeah, a lot of people were searching for you. The elves sent out raiding parties to find you.
All right. I draw my short swords and I charge. I hope you
The,
guys join me, but
unarmed-
I draw both short swords and I charge. If that's an
Let's
action in
roll
5th edition.
initiative. I thought we had said we weren't gonna cause any trouble, but
If you know your family's trying to kill you, why did we come back?
Because
Okay,
I didn't know they were
should
trying
we-
to kill me until just this moment.
Didn't
Nope.
you?
No one told me that my
Yeah.
cousins were out to kill me before.
They're not out to kill you. They're just out to find you. You don't know what they were out for.
Yeah, they're out
They're
to
just
kill
out to
us.
find you.
Yeah.
Okay, so Therin, you go first.
I close the distance. Is this charge a thing? Charge is a thing, right?
No,
You have to.
no.
No, there's a feat. but you have
Oh,
to
okay,
defeat.
cool. Well,
So
then I
as a
close the
free
distance and
action-
make 2 melee attacks.
As a free action, the guy who's wounded just shouts, "Monster, get away from me!"
Cool.
and raises his hands.
I roll an 11 to hit him.
11
these
is a
guys
miss.
are these guys armed?
Unarmed.
They're unarmed and they're wounded.
11
one of
hits,
them
right?
is wounded. One of them is unconscious. No, he is armored.
He's armored. All right, fine. Then my second attack is a 25. Tell me that hits
That's a
him.
hit. That's a hit.
8 damage.
Okay, this guy is still alive, but barely. You just like slash him across the face, big gash open in his face, and 1 second. After this, let me just check something real fast. On the top of your head, grapple. Do you know where it is?
Yeah. I looked it up a moment ago. You basically you make an attack roll if you or an athletics check. There's some opposed roll, and then you can't move. And that's
Okay,
it.
give
I
me an
guess I don't know
opposed
what
roll.
it is.
Give me an opposed roll as Elaine closes the distance between you and grapples you.
Elaine closes the distance.
Yes.
All right, let me see.
She's always
what the-
popping up. You know the rule.
Yeah. shows up at random times. Let me figure out what the exact grapple rules are, because I looked them up and then I promptly forgot them when I got knocked unconscious.
I think 174 ability checks.
No. Where is grapple? Is it? Anyone know where grapple is in the book?
I think is it under combat and attacks?
That's chapter 9, right?
I don't know.
Yeah. Here we go. When you want to grab a creature or wrestle with it, you can use an attack action to make a special melee attack or grapple. The target of a grapple must be no more than one size larger than you. It must be within your reach. Using at least one free hand, you seize the target by making a grapple attack a strength athletics check contested by the target's athletics or acrobatics. Okay, so her athletics versus probably my acrobatics.
Do it.
No. Yes. Yeah, my acrobatics is d20 plus 4. 10.
Yeah, she keeps you pinned down and says, "Stop, Therin. They're unarmed, wounded."
Whose turn's next?
After that is Martha.
Martyr?
Yeah.
Kill them! Kill them!
Yeah. Aren't we supposed to not be killing unarmed people? Isn't that our new thing?
You don't know what they're here for. They're here to find us and take us and haul me in for things.
Well, then we'll just have to run away again, because I mean, you being imprisoned is not that bad.
Kill them!
I'm gonna chill here. I'm just gonna stand where I am and not do anything.
Okay. At this point, as you kind of say that, the guy that you wounded says, "Bring you in for selling your family as slaves, monster." And he kind of tries to take a step back, not too
Not
scared.
what I did at all, you jackass!
Okay, Bowen, your turn.
All right, how far away is all this going on?
This is about 20 feet in front of you.
All right, so I will. So is anyone grappling? The grappling failed. No one's grappled to anyone else.
No, I'm grappled.
No, only
You are
Therin's
grappled.
Yes.
Okay. All right, I am gonna draw flail, draw shield, and just leap into the fray.
Nice.
So I don't take any action, but I am positioning myself within the 5 feet of everyone involved in this mess.
Yeah.
And
the guy that
and I shout, "Everybody, fucking stop right now!" Can I declare Therin my hostile? Like, how does that work?
Like, you
Like, can I
do
choose to
action.
take opportunity attacks against my
Yes.
allies?
Yes.
Can I declare everyone my ally and my enemy simultaneously and just take opportunity attacks against whoever attacks anyone else?
If the situation dictates, you can do a prepare action to whoever attacks somebody else.
I can't prepare an action. I'm asking about my reactions because they target very specifically. It's like if an enemy attacks an ally within 5 feet.
You can declare everybody around you hostile.
Can they be simultaneously hostile and allies?
In a way, yes.
I'm just
that's okay.
kidding.
No, that's okay. You can take an attack opportunity on.
We'll
people
debate
in front
attack
of you.
opportunities if anyone provokes.
Anyway, the Naum, the guy barely standing, kind of like whimps to a side, falls to his ass and says, "You monster! You attack your cousins unarmed. This is who you are."
Does he move away from me?
Yes, he kind of like
Attack
sides-
of opportunity.
Yeah, Ryan! Murder him!
He did. D20 plus 4.
No, he
21.
okay. 20
Yes.
that's it.
Kill.
So he takes 9 points of
He
non-lethal
falls
damage.
He
He doesn't
falls
even
down.
move away. He like
unconscious.
gets to his feet to step away and smack. I told you not to move, and he's unconscious.
He's unconscious.
Who's next? And I look to the others.
There's no other.
Therin.
One of them is already. Yeah. Okay. Next in line is Therin.
All right, I
Don't
stab the woman who's grappling me.
You can't stab
Yes, you can.
somebody.
Yes, you can.
Can?
Yep, there's nothing in grapple about you can't make attacks. I checked and double checked and triple checked. You can totally make attacks. So I make both my attacks against the woman holding me.
You probably can't make attacks against other targets. Does it say?
It doesn't mention. It says nothing about attacks. It just says you can't move
Okay.
unless you are trying to force someone to move.
Okay, I'm a bit iffy on that. Let me just check that.
Well, look at Appendix A. Grappled. A grappled creature's speed becomes 0, and it can't benefit from any benefits from its speed. The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. The condition also ends if the effect removes the grappled creature from each other's reach. Like a Thunderwave spell. That's it! I can make all my attacks I want. And since I'm attacking her because she's directly in front of me,
She is not in front of you, she's behind you.
fine. I stab her behind me. I turn around in her grapple. It says nothing about facing, positioning. It just says I can't.
You turn around, so you're just like face to face with her.
And I
Super
run my
awkward.
short sword into her gut. That's
You
exactly
can
what I
try
want
and
to
do
do.
that. You can try and do that.
23.
That's it.
5 damage. Ouch. And then my second attack is a 20
That's it.
for
Yeah,
1
doesn't
damage.
take
God
yeah.
damn it. 2 1s. What is the world coming to? I deal 6 damage to her.
You are the one, Neil. You are the
I
one.
am the one.
Remember? The dream guy told you are the one.
Oh, I don't actually remember what the dream said at all.
Elaine kind of like disengages the grapple, stops the grapple, and takes out her.
It's not her turn.
It is her turn after you.
Damn it. Okay.
Takes out her greatsword and looks at Bowen.
I stare her back down.
She just prepares for something, and after that, Martha.
Guys, haven't we had a long enough day already? Do we really have to be doing this, like, right now? I ask...
And Elaine says,
I
if you
ask-
take
I
another
ask-
step towards them, I will slice you down, Elf.
I asked one of the locals if there's an armor in this town that I could maybe visit. that's my turn.
Marshall's like, fuck it, I'm out. I'm just gonna go get some equipment.
Okay, good. And after that, Bowen.
So how many elves are there total?
Two
This guy
unconscious
who,
elves.
yeah, there's this guy who's down, and another guy who's unconscious, just 10 feet away.
No, right, the one that I knocked unconscious?
Yeah, that's
He's unconscious
right-
at my feet.
Yeah, and then there's
Yeah,
a
it's a
second
feat,
one
and
who's
there's a-
unconscious to begin with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So there's only 2 elves.
No,
Yeah.
two.
They're both unconscious.
Yeah.
Battle's over.
No,
Put your fucking-
Elaine is trying to kill me.
Put your fucking sword
No.
away, Elaine.
And she says when he
I guess she
puts
can't
it
act
down.
on my turn. There's no disarm attack in this.
No, unless you have an actual disarm attack, because there's an actual disarm
Okay,
attack.
I just beat her then.
She doesn't have her.
Does she get a prepared action?
No, she just basically she nods her head as a free action, but she says until when Therin puts his down.
Does she get Does she have a prepared action that goes off?
No, when you
As-
attack her. If you attack her, yeah.
I'm attacking her. Does
Okay,
her
good.
Prepared action go off?
No,
Okay, I hit her with my flail.
good. You have damage.
7 points of damage.
Okay.
How much damage has she taken earlier? Because she was in
From
a
the
battle,
battle.
right? She
But
should
she
have
did-
taken
But
some
she
damage.
probably got a short rest. It had been
That's
3
true.
hours.
But maybe she didn't
Okay.
use her hit dice.
And next after that, do you do lethal damage or non-lethal damage?
Doesn't matter. She's still conscious, right?
Yes, but it doesn't
not-
matter.
It's only the last hit that matters, whether it's lethal
But
or
non-lethal damage will go away with
Yeah,
a
it
short
matters
rest rather
in
than
this
long rest.
context. It matters in this context. Do you do lethal damage or non-lethal?
Non-lethal damage. So it'll go away if she gets a short rest, and if does it actually work like that, where it goes away if you get a short rest? I don't think it does. I think the only point where non-lethal comes in is as you're doing a killing blow. You decide whether
Oh.
you knock out or whether you keep them alive. Otherwise, I think you have to use hit die to restore all damage,
Okay.
lethal and non-lethal.
Cool.
Unless I missed. That was my interpretation, at least.
I don't really remember. I just kind of figured that would be the difference. It would make sense.
So if it does matter if it's non-lethal, it's non-lethal. But I don't think it actually matters.
Okay. So, okay, Therin, you go again.
Okay. Yeah, I attack Elaine. Is this where her prepared action goes off?
Yeah.
Alright, well, she should do it because she gets it before mine.
Okay. 25 against AC.
Miss?
Miss.
Of course it's a hit,
of
yeah.
course.
AC 16.
So as a interruption to her. Okay, so I make an attack of opportunity at her, but I miss.
Miss. Yeah. Let's make sure I'm. War axe damage.
Actually, no, I'm not going to invoke my divine judgment on Elaine.
Okay.
She's not a worthy channel divinity target. This is getting into the moral gray area. Not exactly the point where I want to call in divine favors.
Where the frick is a war axe?
There's no such thing. There's a battle axe and a two-handed axe. So
You
it's
do two-handed axe.
D12
D8.
damage.
Or it's D12 for the 200, yeah.
Yeah, that's what my warrior had during the the
You
preseason.
take 14
preseason.
points of damage, Therin.
How much?
14?
14 points of damage.
I'm still up. She can suck it.
And then you
My
can
attack
really
finishes.
hit.
21, 4d6 plus 4. 10. Beautiful.
Lethal or non-lethal?
Lethal.
Okay.
And then my second attack. Natural 20
Oh god.
Hit.
for
Critical.
5 damage.
And she goes down. She starts
Wow.
bleeding on her.
Hands on hips, looking disapprovingly at Therin.
I walk over to the two
Does my
elves
turn-
and I coup de grace them if it's my turn. On my turn.
You can't. I mean, I get a turn before.
Yeah,
you get
but hey,
Yeah.
metagame. Don't metagame this shit.
yeah, I know.
Go on.
So who's up now?
Okay.
Okay, I kneel down and cast Spare the Dying on Elaine. Is Therin still standing next to me?
Yes.
All right, so then I stay kneeling next to Elaine. With
Okay.
actually,
So
I
Therin,
probably have to
good.
set my flail on the ground to cast my spell. So I'm kneeling with my weapon on the ground. Is anyone else involved? I guess Therin's up next, huh?
Yep.
Yeah,
No.
Archer's off getting equipment.
No, I haven't
Right.
actually left yet. It's only 6 seconds.
Oh, that's right.
So
Sarah
Oh, Marfred, do you want to do anything? Because it would be your turn before Bowen.
Bowen has to roll a DC 12 Wisdom save.
Bowen.
Or Therin.
Oh man, why would you do that to me? DC 12.
Wasting the wizard's second level spell slots.
15.
Oh, and he passes it. Okay, so he's not held.
Suck
Oh, my-
it. My turn comes around again, and I go coup de grace the elves.
Therin,
You can
we
only
can't.
figure out
We
one.
gotta stop doing stuff like this. This is the whole point. So what got us
there's-
into this thing in the first place.
So we established there's no coup de grace, but you can attack with advantage and auto crit if you hit.
Yeah.
A
Which is two
person
deaths.
lying on the ground, I need to roll to hit a person lying on the ground.
Yes. They don't
Yes.
get dex.
You could roll double ones.
They're unconscious, so you get advantage, is what it is.
Yeah. Natural 20.
2 fails. He is still
That's
not dead.
actually. Is it a double crit? Is it 3 fails? No, it's still only.
Okay, and I'll take my second attack at the one that's next to him because I can stand between
It's
the
not
two
next
of
to
them.
him. 10 feet.
Yeah, so
It's 10 feet away.
I move. I use my move
Wasn't
action.
he tending his unconscious friend when Therin stabbed
No.
him?
It doesn't matter. I can
No.
stand in between the two of them and make both my attacks, or I can attack one
You can
and then
because
use
if you
the remainder
stand
of
to
my
his side, there's still 5 feet.
You can
until
move
his-
between your attacks, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
Yeah, so I attack the other one. So
Good.
You don't get your horde breaker, but you can still move in between attacks.
yeah, and a 17 against the other
Okay.
unconscious
So this
one.
guy starts bleeding from his wounds again.
So that's 2 failed death saves for each.
Yeah, I just walk up to one, stab him with the sword, walk up to the other, stab him with the sword, look back at the other two and go, well, needed to be done, but at least we saved the town.
They're still
Archer?
around. They're still alive, both of them. They're bleeding
Roger.
out, but they're still alive.
Yeah.
And
Where do they go
it-
next?
It is no, it's Elaine's turn and then Martha.
So Elaine is stable. You can roll a d4 for how many hours before she wakes up. Martyr.
Man, we should go to break soon. We're like 15 minutes over.
We
use
keep
an-
track like 10 minutes.
I
late.
walk up and use another charge of the medicine kit to stabilize one of the elves, the one that looks worse.
Okay, so both of them look equally worse.
And I was like, Therin, Therin, stop being crazy. They're down. We can just run away again. It's fine.
You don't get it. They're just going to keep coming forever. They're going to bring trouble to us wherever we go. We should just wash our hands clean of all the previous wrongdoings and start a new life. And this is how we do it.
What, you wash your hands clean of the previous wrongdoings by making atoning for them. You don't do it by doing the same thing again and killing random innocents.
They're not
They're-
random innocents. They're my cousins
near-
who have been hunting me down to kill me. If I don't kill them now, they will kill me tomorrow. When they're at full life.
Okay, is that
They're
the end of
wimps.
Martyr's turn?
Yeah, it's the end of my
Martha,
first.
yeah.
Okay, I walk
Hello?
over and spare the dying on the other. So unless they...
Which one? So does the one
Archer
next to you
stabilized
is
one.
better? Oh yeah, better. You stabilize the other one. Okay.
And I stabilize the other, so they're both stable. I say,
Yeah.
Therin, your hands are covered in blood.
Literally.
Kinslaying is not the way to atone for your sins.
You
This
tell them
madness
that.
ends now. Do you want them... Do you want to leave, or shall we incapacitate them for longer and stay here? But you are not allowed to kill them.
I'll clean my weapons and
Okay.
sheathe them. And at that point, we should probably go to break.
Yep.
All
Bye,
right.
guys.
See you guys in about
See you
2-3
soon.
minutes.